Thanks for staying with us. I know we started this conversation about what the governor of Akwa-Ibom had said concerning his daughter. But I think I would like us to expand it to the role of first ladies, because there's so much work to be done. And we've not seen quite a number of first ladies, you know, taking on that office appropriately. Because, yes, this is just an appointment or a declaration for you to take on your mother's role. But how do we use this opportunity to remind the first ladies of our nation across board? Because they have all these meetings, all these conferences, and there's really nothing. I mean, we saw even doing former President Atiku Abubakar's wife, Titi Abubakar, one of the people that championed NAPTIP. You know, these are women that fought to see what they can do to stop child trafficking. We saw the work they did. The first ladies of our states today, how many of their voices are we hearing? So there's no legitimate office of the first lady. But how much more can they use their office and their leverage to achieve for both women and children?
Yeah, so I think it's about having passion for something. If your husband is going for a political position and you know that by crook or by hook, you're the next, you know, you are the supportive partner who will be doing that, it's for you to find something you're really passionate about. Most times we don't see many first ladies act because life is soft for them and they do not really have a passion. So we now start, okay, what do we now think of? What do we now look for? What's the issue they have in this place? What's the issue they have in that place? Okay, let's put things together. And so you don't see a long-lasting impact. The president's wives, the governor's wives that have shown impact are people who, when they speak, you know that they are passionate about this thing. They have felt this pain in one way or the other, and they have a voice. They are using their platform to speak for those people. They are making things work. They are looking for the resources anyhow they want to get it just to handle that project. So if we have more governor's wives, president's wives who have a passion for something, you look around, see, the issues in Nigeria are enormous. There are issues in the rural communities. A lot of people need help. Help that even if we start waiting for the government to do everything, before it gets to those people, we go don't die finish. You know, you pick on those projects, you handle those projects, you make noise about the project. Also, you speak up about the project. Then you have something that we are looking forward to, that, you are the one that pioneered this, you are the one that followed through with this. And even after your husband leaves office, you will still supervise, you still volunteer to do work in that project. So we just need more passionate people. Just find, you don't have to do everything. You don't have to be everywhere. Just find something you know that if I put my voice here, I will help these people. I will help their lives. I will lift them up. I will contribute to.
Well, in their defense, some of them might be doing. And they're just not making noise about it.
They should make noise. We need to.
Some of them are in their various small capacity. Because you took a story this morning about the First Lady of Lagos State. And it was like the first time I'm hearing her name in the papers in a very long time. Like, I mean, when I heard Dr. Ibijo, I'm like, really, she's in the papers. What happened? Because I hardly hear her name. Yeah, you don't even know. But we know she's working because people will hear what she's doing in the health sector. Yeah. But it's the noise is not there. So I think we need more visibility with our first ladies. We need them to be, there's got to be, so because there has to be some way where we can legitimize their roles.
When it's not a constitutional...
And that's what I'm saying. Should we push for it? Therefore, should we...
In this world of social media and PR, you know, there's so much you can do to promote what you're doing.
Yeah,
for the office of the First Lady of Lagos, I really wish that she would focus more and prioritize all those primary healthcare centers. She's in the medical business, and she should not allow some doctors be escaping to primary healthcare centers so they can be sleeping on duty, and they will not be serving people. It's something that, you know, she can take much more than where it is right now. And so when you talk about the impact of First Ladies, some First Ladies leave their legacies on ground. If you talk about NAPTIP as a body and the redefinition of rape, you can't forget Atiku's what's her first name? Titi Atiku. Yeah. You can't forget her. When you talk about Miriam Babangida, you remember Delta State. For not give honor state for us. Wait
till they worry you.
Yeah,
you this morning.
You know, so you remember them.
Let me take this caller. Good morning. Thanks for calling. You're live. Oh, we lost that caller. So, I mean, my worry is that we've had issues of change of mentality, sensitization. You know, government, your husbands are putting out policies. The House of Assemblies in your states are bringing out policies to protect women, to protect minors, to protect various vulnerable communities. Your job is to interpret those laws, enhance it, let people know. Listen, you can now localize. God bless you. Go around. Now you are now entitled to own property. Don't let anybody take your daughters. Those are the kind of things we need to see first ladies do. But what we see is carry handbag, look beautiful, come in with all their security. Hey, she's coming. Sit down, do small speech and go, and that's it. We need much more than that.
Some do more than that. Some fights in public.
Where?
I don't remember that one that fought. Was it Obiano?
Those ones are legacy for slaps.
Those ones are outgoing. The fight was outgoing.
Outgoing fight.
It was outgoing fight, wasn't it? So I have a caller. Good morning. Thanks for calling from Cameroon. Good morning. Okunaya, you're live. Good morning. You're live.
How are you?
Very well. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Apostle Dr. Joel. I'm a Nigerian.
Yes.
But I'm resident in
Cameroon.
Yaoundé. I'm calling from Yaoundé.
Good to have you. Thanks for calling. Go ahead, please.
Thank you, Morayo. I enjoy your program each time in Yaoundé, in Cameroon.
Thank you, sir.
We enjoy your program every day.
Thank you.
Yes, I want to make a contribution to the appointment of the governor's daughter as the first lady of a private state. Well, for me, I don't think it's a nice one. It's a nice one. The governor, unfortunately, lost the wife. We sympathize with him from Cameroon. But appointing the wife as the first lady, the daughter as the first lady in the state, I don't think is the best decision. For me, as a Nigerian resident in Cameroon, I don't approve that. I don't agree with that.
Right. Thank you. Well, so let us just be clear. So he's saying that because his wife passed, and as special assistant to his wife, he said, "Your daughter, you continue with the work in your mother's office." So that's it's not as if he's appointing her, but should be playing the role of.
Nima made a statement just now, a few minutes ago, about deputy governors being practically redundant. Yes. This shows that kind of
exactly.
Because it's not his daughter that should have stepped in. It's
wife of the
deputy.
God bless you. Now we're going somewhere.
Governor that's
a hierarchy Beecee was talking about earlier. That really and truly, if you don't want any issue of rancor or animosity, what the governor should have declared that now that my wife passed, the deputy governor's wife will be driving it. However, my special assistant wife work with the wife of the deputy governor so that you can drive your mother's vision.
I think that's logical way.
That makes better sense because these are the kind of issues that come up when there's no law that defines people's role.
So but this we can even imply that there's a law, because there are ceremonial jobs anyway, and the two elected offices recognizes that of the deputy governor as well as the governor. So automatically, if there's a woman in that position, except his deputy governor is a woman, and which even makes it better if a woman must head them. She will do a deputy governor.
Yes, that is even makes it more. If she's actually the deputy governor, then she should head it.
Yes,
not his daughter.
But we play politics and family.
Is the deputy governor?
Is what?
His wife now.
We have to
wrap up. Unless he's not married.
We have to wrap up on this, but I'm happy that
Nima's
former governor.
Governor-elect.
No, the former governor, Oshomole, has a wife.
No, she said governor-elect. Governor-elect have...
Governor-elect, please. I've been out of town for a while. So what's going on? I've been out of town for a while. I was in
just got back.
I just got back. So what happened to this, your elected governor? What happened?
Governor get women.
I will die on this table.
Women. And we are Africans.
Governor don't get wife.
No, he get women.
Oh.
No, they never picked the one.
Sure.
Okay. There's no elected or appointed one.
It's something they used to campaign now.
Yes,
they have each other now.
And we know now, but...
He get women and children.
You don't have wife. Are you sure there's no wife?
Now, the marriage certificates now one see.
Yes, we want to see.
I have gone to a family and asked for her. Now, marriage now.
Okay.
Now I want to make great happen for Osun. Come and be happening.
What happened in Osun?
where two women say one declare charity first lady work, the other one declare when they wanted to receive the first lady, no show. Hey, you must use item now.
You're not in the country.
You're not in the country.
I was not in the country.
So the two first ladies now, I think what was it, two of them showed up.
Yes.
No,
I hope they didn't fight.
President.
Yes.
They didn't slap themselves.
They want.
Because that one me, they like when they slap
we
themselves.
did it as a topic.
Let's not be slapping.
No, they cannot be slapping themselves.
But
Now that one me, I like. You see, my life is boring. So these things excites me.
Okay. 70 is looking at you like this.
I see doing bad.
70 is looking at you.
Yes, and I'm looking at it. And I'm looking at it, welcoming it.
Anyways, before I wrap up on this segment, we must remind ourselves that our current First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, has tried to have our own pet project, which is ensuring that we all plant a tree. Not plant a tree. Have a garden in our homes. And we have all refused to have gardens in our houses.
I have. Now it's inside buckets.
So, because the idea is that part of her legacy is that when she leaves office, she expects that everybody, we're able to be self-sufficient.
But if you see
tomatoes, yam, things we need.
I have an avocado tree, and all the staff eat the avocado before I see it. The avocado don't they bomb.
You know that they produce food.
I never see one for my life. One.
Okay, we have to go. So
I harvested bananas from.
Let me see any comment in social media.
He plenty. Why kid? They're just laughing at you there.
So I have a message here. Say hello, Akwa-Ibom DG is a lady or deputy governor. Ekon Eka, a former minister. Yes,
so she should take over that.
Take over for that. Yeah.
Someone said on YouTube as well. Our Twitter people. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think that's all we can take. We don't have any comments on social media, but really,
no. Somebody said I should tell Beecee. Beecee, you yourself know say Asaba not supposed to be capital for our beloved state.
Olajide says give the matter to the Council of Elders to deal with and move.
Okay, the Council of Yovi ladies have said their own.
Yes,
and I think really and truly. We believe that, I'd like to summarize what we said so far. Yes, there's nothing legally wrong in what the Akwa-Ibom governor did. However, I think it's something we should consider where that role is legitimized because there's quite a lot of substance to that role and there's quite a lot of work that can be done with that role. We've seen it done with, what's the one that Babangida's wife did?
Better life for rural women.
We saw NAPTIP. We've seen quite a few projects. And we see one that our current First Lady is working on. So a lot of things can be done with First Ladies, and we are hoping that if it's legitimized, we can then force and ensure and then that each First Lady becomes more active and effective in their various states. That's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, move on to our next segment. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.